Serum in your ear. No more lies, no fear. Tory bringing it clear. Good Trump shifting gears. Podcast like this flames. Spitting truth, breaking chains. Welcome to Orlando, man. Real talk, no games. Truth Serum, truth Serum, truth Serum. We living it, we bring it in. Truth Serum, truth Serum. Breaking all the lies again. From the...
What is up? What is going on, everybody? Welcome to True Serum. I'm your host, the good one. Now let me go over all my names. The good one, the black Trump, the good Trump, Tory, whatever you know me by, that's me. And for the first time, this is history in the making. For the first time, I have a repeat guest on here.
Yeah. What's
Now,
up?
my boy Nate, what's going on, man?
Nate Gill here. Thanks for having me, Tori, always. You know, you're my brother from another mother. You know, we've had a relationship for about a year and a half now, and never thought that I'd have this close of a friendship with someone that is older than me. I won't say his age. He looks young, right? You know?
Looking and feeling is two different things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I appreciate you having me back again. You know, a lot of people charge people to be their guests, and Tori's right here. He's just like, no, Nate, come on, and you my boy, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do it well.
Yes, sir. We're going to have fun because we had fun last time. And now you're going to notice a different Nate because the first time he was on here, I never thought this dude was shy and scared. If you go back, we're going to link the first podcast to his so you can see the difference. It was like pulling teeth trying to get an answer out this man. He was, I don't know, what was you scared? Was you shy? What was it?
I mean, I was single before, you know, and you were asking me questions. I believe it was about what do I look for in a woman and different things. And, you know, that I knew that podcast was going to reach about 5,000 people, women and men in our single group that we met on, you know, and we have our own group.
Yes, we
and
do.
Smaller of 300 people because we were like the you know the almost like the community college concept versus the UCF concept of a big arena.
Exactly. What we decide is that bigger ain't always better, especially when it comes to these groups.
Right.
It's no sense in having 2,000 people in a group when only 50 show up every single time.
Yep.
And there's no sense in having so many people in a group when 80% of them generate drama. So
100%.
you know, we just didn't want a whole lot of duplicates. We didn't, because what's the sense of having an exclusive group if everybody from every other group is in the same group? No group is different. So we will sacrifice the number of people for the exclusivity. Exactly. Quality over quantity.
There you go.
Period.
Yep, that's it.
And I appreciate you for helping me with the group, you know, going through a tough time this year. And, you know, you stepped up in a lot of ways, and I appreciate that. So you always throwing me flowers. I got to throw you some flowers back, man. You're a good dude.
I appreciate it.
I think I have a pretty good sense of people. I know I do.
He does.
He does, because the ones I love that I know are good people, I bring them closer, and the ones that I you know, that kind of distance myself from. But you know, we all have our faults, but this guy is a real one, and I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. No problem, man.
Anybody should be lucky to have you. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
I appreciate it, man.
Real
Yeah, I hear that a lot, but I mean, I feel like, you know, you gotta not speak the action of, say, for instance, someone says, I'm a man of God, right? You don't talk the talk, you walk the walk.
There you go.
You show people about it. You don't walk around the Bible telling people this or that. You show people that you are of this.
Exactly. You have to. Anybody watching, if you have any comments, drop them. We always accept super chats, show your support. But just drop your comments or questions here. We'll read them. Be respectful. Because we bite back. I'm just saying. We bite back. But just let's get to it, man. The last time we spoke, totally different position.
Right.
One of the things I want to get right into is this coming Thursday,
Yep.
there is an event that you are busting your ass.
Yes, sir.
I see the promotion everywhere. Well, we're gonna put the flyer on the screen
Okay.
for people to see. It is the Salsa Social. Say that 3 times.
Salsa.
Salsa Social.
Salsa social. That's how Allie likes to say it.
Then I have to say that. I gotta say it like that. Because if I try to say salsa, there you go. See what I'm saying? But no, it's Rhythm and Romance this Thursday, 7 p.m. Private lessons with Panda at 7 p.m. We're gonna talk about the people here that's on the show.
Well, he's because so it's a group lesson. If you get there from 7 to 9, he's also offering his services for private lessons, and the people that come are gonna get a discounted rate than somebody that just calls him and says, I need private lessons.
Okay.
Because he really appreciates the support. And Panda's been my friend for 10 years. I mean, I think he's the best there is, and that's my opinion. He's very patient. He'll go through a move 5, 10, 20 times, doesn't matter. He's like, repetition is key. Just like me, he's like, he knows I play basketball. He's like, your jump shot is amazing. But how did you make that jump shot amazing, Nate? Repetition, muscle memory.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with dance, you know. You're developing a side of your brain that you really don't utilize, and it's nice. It's nice to be able to dance with somebody that is a complete stranger. You don't even have to talk to them. You just grab their hand like this, and the man leads and the woman supports. And as long as that's what you do, I mean, you'll be successful. And if you mess up in the dance, guess what? You blame it on the guy because I'm leading you. So the ladies, you blame me if you dance with me because I messed up, not you. If you follow me and I lead you into the stray, guess what? My bad. And that's it.
So what? No, all right. So I'm new.
Okay.
I haven't salsa danced before. I went
Okay.
to a couple of events a friend had, but I come to support and drink some beer and have a taco or 2 or 3 or 4,
Okay.
and that was it. Now,
Right.
who's going to instruct the guys, the new
Oh,
guys?
Panda all day,
Panda,
man.
he dances with the guys too.
No. He's
It's going straight. Oh, okay.
But
I'm sorry.
But also, he has women there that know how to dance.
Mm.
But like I said, you're the leader, Tori. So he's gonna teach you how to lead these beautiful ladies. I know you're a single man. You might need to pick up one of these Latinas or there's some white girls. I mean, Panda's Asian. He's Filipino. I mean, and he tears up the dance floor. Hey.
There we go.
He tears up the dance floor. I mean, to be honest, he dances a hell of a lot better than I do. He's taught me everything I know. And I'm Puerto Rican, and I'm proud to say that. It doesn't matter. That's my boy. He's put the work in. And when you put the work in, it shows.
Well, I'm going to grease up and put some WD-40 on these knees and these ankles and come out and see what I can see and see just how I can do it. I'm going to try it. Okay, I'm going to
All you
try
have to
it.
do. That's half the battle.
I'm
getting up and trying. Just like when you ride a bike. When you learn how to ride a bike, I mean, you're gonna fall.
Yeah.
But get back up and do it.
Right.
I mean, I know how to ride a bike. I know how to hit a mailbox. But you gotta get back up and try again.
Hey, look, I ain't even. I'm not gonna say it because friends probably watching, so I ain't gonna say nothing right now. When we take a break, I'll tell you off here. But so let's talk about the rest. So $20. So if you don't come for lessons, it's $20. Starts at 9, right?
Correct. But if you come at with the $10 so-called lessons, this is also happy hour. So you can sit at one of the tables. You're gonna get a happy hour menu. You can also watch if you're a little bit, you don't have that courage yet, and that's okay. But we'll take you from being the lion from Wizard of Oz. He's the guy that's scared, right?
Yeah.
Right. And we're gonna give you some courage.
See, that's what I need. Yeah.
With Panda, I mean, he gonna give you that courage. He's gonna be like the wizard that just goes blink and you got it. He's gonna
Okay. Well, I'm telling you now. Please don't hold any blackmail video over me when I get up there and try and bust my behind. It is what it is. But this Thursday is going to be great. And look, people, Valentine's Day is the next day. This is a good Valentine's Day present to bring your significant other to or your friend to or whatever. to get the Valentine's Day started. Valentine's Day is on a Friday this year, so it's a whole weekend. You know, the ladies gonna use that to their advantage.
With that being said, I mean, interrupt you. We have we're gonna have roses for sale for the men to give to their woman,
Okay.
and for the special people that got a table, they already have a package being put together for them for their lady, and the man don't have to worry about anything.
Got some comments coming in. I guess you know what this is.
Oh,
It's on the screen right there. You can see it right there.
Okay. What's the king drinking? Oh yeah, you want to know, Panda? Hold on, let me get it.
I don't think that was Panda. I think that was.
Oh, we know, but oh yeah, oh okay. Well, we're drinking this. You know,
Yeah.
1800. If you want to give us a promotion, you want to give us a sponsor, we love this tequila.
We got, and now we have coming from Panda there.
Hardest stop to walk through the door. Yeah, you mean.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk through the door.
Yeah.
And
Well, you're right. And Panda's gonna have your back, man. He's gonna guide you. He's honestly the best teacher that I have. I've been through several instructors, women, men. The biggest thing is intimidation. I'll say, as a starter, you see all these people dancing, you're like, oh damn. They tearing up the dance floor. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful and she does that. Oh my gosh, you know. But it's like, take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay, because even the beautiful women that are advanced to professional dancers, they will dance with someone that is basic, because it's everybody dances with everybody.
That's awesome.
If I had a wife, she's gonna dance with other people there too. It's almost like a family reunion. It's like gathering vibe. It is not the club vibe. It's like, hey, would you like to dance? Would you like to dance? And there's no pressure. You're not gonna have anybody mean mugging you. It's not how it goes. Not how our things go. This is what socials are, and this is why you pay a cover price, because you're paying for this experience. You're paying for this culture, and it's a beautiful culture.
So, what are some of the other things they can expect when they come on Thursday?
I'd say, after the class, and after you get all those nerves out, and maybe you have a couple of drinks or what have you, don't have too many because you don't want to fall over,
Right.
but have enough where it numbs your feelings and you can dance. And I'd say like my perfect is 3 drinks, and now I'm ready to go. 3 drinks of tequila, I'm good to go. Let's go, babe. Let's dance. Or, whoever wants to dance with me, and it's a really good feeling. I mean, honestly, I even told Panda too. It's I feel bad for anybody that hasn't experienced what it feels like to even do the basic with somebody that you don't know. Because I mean, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a different language. It's a love language. It's it's just like speaking English, Spanish. It's body language. I call bachata, which is my favorite. Sorry, my Puerto Rican people, but I love the fact that bachata is like Spanish R&B, and I'm an R&B fan. So I still do like my salsa, but I do like to, slow it down and just, and that way when you do mess up with your partner, it's easy to pick up, in my opinion. Not to say that you can't with salsa, but salsa is very fast.
Yeah.
It's a little more intimidating. And there's on one salsa, there's on 2. And bachata has sensual bachata and there's regular bachata. But bachata is very slow. So it's a lot easier, in my opinion, to pick up than a salsa. And so I got to applaud anybody that is watching that dances salsa at a basic level to an advanced level. Like, I'll give you applause right now, because I know it's hard and I took advanced classes. And I forgot, if you don't practice the language, which is the dance, you will forget. It's like anything. So, but I mean, you're gonna have a lot of fun. It's at a Mexican restaurant, so tequila will be served, tacos will be served, anything Mexican will be there.
And that was my next question. What kind of food? Also, before we get into that, first of all, everyone who wants to come, tell them exactly where it's going to be and how they can get tickets.
So you can get tickets. I'm gonna send Tori the link. It's on Eventbrite. But I mean, we kept the tickets really cost efficient. I mean, when you really think about it, I mean, you spend $20 at Starbucks on 2 coffees. Okay, so no matter if you no matter if you come late or not. I know a lot of my friends work second shift and they'll get off at 11 and they're rushing to these socials, which is something that I'm trying to start doing now because it is an experience that even if you have it for an hour or 2 hours, you'll pay that $20 because that's how beautiful the environment is and the vibes are.
We got Benny who says, I can't dance for nothing. I'm right there with you, Benny. I'm right there with you. We have your mom. I can dance. And then
That's good.
your mom, well, we'll need to dance, King. There you go. So you guys will keep the comments coming, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to post the link. We're going to post the link in to get the tickets in the profile.
Right, I'll send it to you if you would like, and you can post it. Would that work?
Yeah, you can post it. Once the show's over, I'll post it in the replay, and we'll if you want to purchase tickets, do it now. It's going to be nice. It's going to be a nice pre-Valentine's Day, something different. You know what I'm saying? That I'm interested in learning to salsa dance because I told myself for a long time I wasn't going to do it. I was just too embarrassed to be embarrassed. But now I'm gonna give it a try. Hey, look, I might turn out to be the greatest salsa dancer ever to live.
Right? You remember we had our New Year's party, right?
Yeah.
On the 31st of the 1st, and what happened? We had a small group of 10 to 12 people, and we were bachataing and salsaing, and I never want for my friends to want to sit. I feel bad for anybody that wants to dance and is sitting on the wall, right? Mm-hmm. And this is your chance for Panda to just be like, just come on through the door. We're gonna make everybody feel welcome. You got to realize that the women that are coming too, they're on the basic level as well. So we're all learning together. And that's the beautiful thing about this event. Now, if you go to another social, you're gonna be like, whoa, this is intimidating. These girls are dressed to the nine, and these guys are, and they're tearing up the dance floor. But you can get to that level. It depends on where you want to go. Do you want to put that much work in? Mm-hmm. Are you okay with the basic? And it's okay if you're okay with the basic. At least you know how to do that dance.
So let me ask you, what made you come up with this event? What made you want to put this event on?
Well, me and Panda have been friends for 10 years, and he was a dance instructor probably back like 6-7 years ago when we first met. I was dating my ex at the time, and me and my ex met in the dancing scene. And we were all friends, and it was an amazing night. It was 4 of us. Shout out to Dion.
That's the ex.
Which is Panda's.
That's the ex.
Childhood. No.
Okay. Oh.
Nah, the ex is Camlin Diaz.
Okay.
She's a sweet girl. But anyway, so Dion and Panda were childhood friends, and they came out, and Dion was like a college classmate of mine, and he's like, Nate, I know a guy that can dance. He was talking about Panda. And then we used to hoop together. I mean, this guy was 5'10", dunking on people, Filipino. And I'm just like, bro, I'm 6'2", 6'1". I can't dunk like that, But I got the shot, and I had the post game. So me and Dion, we beat 25 teams at Valencia. It was 3-on-3 league, and after this league, we gained this friendship, and he introduced me to Panda. So I'm telling you this story because this is how I met Panda. Sorry, Panda. I'm gonna tell our story, okay? And Panda would come support us. I remember one time I got hit in the mouth by an elbow, and I told my dad this story recently. It made him laugh. And I had one of my teeth is it's fake because it broke. And Panda knows about this. So I said, Panda, I can't feel my face. Is my tooth still there? He's like, no, we got to go look for it. And I'm just like, oh my God. So he's acting like looking for it on the court. We're out the outdoor courts at UCF. He's looking for it, and he just turns up and he's like, I'm just playing, Nate.
He's like, is my tooth still there?
I was like, oh no. My smile is my moneymaker, I love my smile. Like, you gotta go to the dentist, you gotta brush twice a day, like floss, all that,
Hey, that's one of the first things people notice about you is your smile.
Right.
I can tell a lot. Your smile can actually tell people a lot about you.
Right.
I believe that. We got another comment. Your mom, remember you only live once. No one will remember that you have 2 left feet. So live it up. Enjoy the moment. That's your memory. Also, you might meet the love of your life at these events.
You're right, and whoever commented on that is very right. I had a 6-year relationship out of just one Cuba Libre event, and you really can't count that as a failure. I mean, you had 6 years. I mean, you had to see something in that. I mean, didn't work out. That's cool, but 6 years. I mean, you can't count that as a failure.
Boy, Panda he's laughing at the story you just told.
Because he already knows.
That was a funny day.
You're right. That was right. Because he played the joke on me. He just playing the speaker on the side. I just got hit. I'm like, bro, my tooth, and he's like, let's look for it. Come on, Nate.
What cracks me up is the fact you said, "Is my tooth still there?"
Because I couldn't feel my face. Like they hit my nose, and I was tearing up. I was like, Panda, you know my teeth, man. You know that I love my teeth. And he's like, let's go look for your tooth, Nate.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. Well, I'm definitely going to be there Thursday. We're not finished talking about it. We're gonna come back to it and we're gonna hit it up. But I want to ask you, the last time we talked on the podcast, I mean, we talk all the time, but the last time we actually, let me continue on the event. Because putting an event together, I've done it a few times, not down here, it can be stressful.
It's a lot of work.
This can be stressful. So what are some of the things that have stressed you out or challenges with this particular event?
Well, being on the same page is the hardest thing. Because if you have 4 chiefs and no Indians, it's a problem.
Yeah.
So you got to select your team very carefully. There's got to be 1 chief and Indians.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that the next event I won't be an Indian. I'm just speaking some real shit.
No,
right now.
you know what? I agree with you because the thing is, it's funny because when I used to put events together back when I lived in DC,
right?
One of the challenges was that everybody thought their idea was the best idea. Everybody thinks their idea is the one that is the one. But
tell them, Tori. Tell them.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm like I said. This is just general because this happened in DC, so it's no different anywhere you go.
Right.
But at the end of the day, there has to be someone in charge. There has to be someone who the go-to person. The buck stops here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. So I think the challenging part of the events to me was leading up to event. The best part of the event was the actual event because all that hard work is over now. Now you can just enjoy yourself.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, but I mean, through all that, even when you're behind closed doors, you might even argue with your team. You might cry with your team. Of course. They might be dealing with their own personal issues that are family emergencies, and you're there for them, and nobody knows about any of that stuff.
Right.
And then the success of the event kind of speaks volumes because they'll remember if they were going through something and you still had a successful event because guess what? Somebody in the group will step up.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, it's about the success of the event. And a lot of times, like I've done events that I was in charge of, and I've been part of events that I was a helper. But I learned how to put my ego aside and let's all just make this thing work.
Right.
Let's just do it. Let's make it work. And because you never know, one day you might need that person for your event.
Yeah, never burn bridges.
You never do that.
That's the biggest thing. Me and Tori, one thing that we'll even meet up on Sundays by ourselves. We'll watch a game by ourselves because we're like, you know what? Just with us two sometimes, it's better because we don't got to deal with any drama.
Any drama. The D word. Sometimes I hate saying the word, but it is what it is. But so what is the most gratifying thing you've experienced? We talk about some of the stressful things. What's the most gratifying thing you've experienced so far with this event?
Well, this is another shout out to Panda, man. And he's been there for me very much so. And recently I have a new lady, and I was like, hey, Panda, man. She told me that she wanted a salsa. I was like, I'm going to need you for a private session, and I need you to surprise her at my house. I'm going to tell her to come over, and we're going to have plenty of room. I have no furniture in my living room, so it's going to be perfect. you know, we're going to dance. And then he's like, I got you, Nate. Yeah. Panda lives an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Panda on the way. Now I'm leaving right now. He beats her there. He sits on the couch. I can't wait to meet your lady, Nate. She walks in. She don't even know what's going to happen. She's like, he's like, so Gypsel, are you ready to dance some salsa? I heard you want to dance some salsa. And she was like, yeah, but he's like, but at first, let's see you guys' bachata. Mm-hmm. You know, and you know, the funny thing is, our bachata is amazing. And Panda's like, okay, we don't got to work on bachata. Nate already told me salsa's the problem. So he spent an hour and a half with us. And, you know, it's funny. My brother's my roommate. Hey, Nick, shout out to you, Nick Gill.
Shout out, Nick.
Thanks for putting up with all the noise. He's like, Nate, not again. Or Nate, you being too loud. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm very sorry, man. You know I love you. You put up a lot of things for me, man. But you know I love you forever and ever and ever. And he walks out in the living room. He's like, didn't mean to interrupt the private session.
Got another comment, your mom W in the chat for Panda. He's a real one. That's what's up.
Yeah. No, Panda is, he's a guy that if I call at 5 a.m., I have a flat tire or need some gas, Panda coming. He's on the way. Even if it's an hour and a half, he's coming. But that's a real friend. That's a true friend.
That's what's up,
but
man.
I mean, for him to teach us that, help us gain confidence. I mean, I think if you want to develop your lady and you're in a relationship, I think dancing with her will port you to different volumes, different heights. Because I mean, you know, there's different languages, like I said, in life, and dancing's a love language, especially the Latin, bachata and salsa. So I recommend anybody that is a couple, come on down. And then you can sign up for private lessons with Panda. You can talk to him, and he'll give you his rate at the event. I'm not even going to put a rate on the screen. That's up to Mr. Panda.
Right. Where can people follow Panda?
Oh, the Panda Podcast.
Panda Podcast. See him in here. I just want to get the right social media up there.
Let me pull
and
it
Panda,
up.
if you're in the chat, put in your social media info as well if you can. So everyone who is not following you can follow you.
So it's _Panda_podcast. Pretty easy. I mean, it's the Panda Podcast, but with spaces, which is the underscores.
And we're going to update that after the stream with your info in the description as well. Look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a
break?
water break.
Water break. Yeah, right.
We have to,
water break.
have to put some more ice in my water.
Yeah.
But when we come back, this is what I want to talk to you about. Because things have changed since the last time we did this.
Yeah.
We gotta get into a little bit of what's going on with Nate the person.
Okay.
And your personal life.
Okay.
When we come back. And
No
then
problem.
of course we gotta talk some sports because I know
NBA.
we got some feelings on the Miami Heat in this trade.
R.I.P. Jimmy Butler. I'm sorry.
And I think I need to vent on the Wizards right now. I have a vent.
I'm so sorry for
Look,
you.
man.
My team's not even bad.
Bruh. My team, I'm going to save that. I'm going to save
Hey,
that.
Pat Riley, it's okay. Like, we're not as bad as the Wizards. Even though you trade Jimmy Butler away, I forgive you. I mean, if it's the GM of the Wizards, oh, my God.
I'm going to unload. Okay? When we come back, we're going to take a quick spring water break
Okay.
and refill with some good old spring water. It's nothing like water on a warm day. We're going to do that. And then
Bathroom break, too.
yeah, that too. You know, water can go through you, you know.
Correct.
You don't break the seal of the water, you know. So we'll be back in a few minutes, y'all. Don't go anywhere. Keep the questions coming. We'll put them up on the screen when we come back, and we'll see you in just a few minutes.
All right, guys. Peace. See you in a bit.
Yeah, we are back. A good old water break. Let me say something about how great water is. It's the greatest thing on earth. You know, it's just the greatest thing on earth. We are back, everybody. True Serum here on Rip TV, YouTube. Just want to get into some house, some house announcements here. If we'll For everybody watching now, Rip TV, this YouTube channel is dedicated to a variety of different types of entertainment. We are now, our memberships are available, starting at 99 cents a month, behind the scenes, exclusive, and we have the all VIP access, which is going to get you some streams coming for 24/7 streams. That's $2.99 a month. So join today if you're interested in our memberships. Also, coming soon. I know you're going to like this.
Are you talking about? Oh, yo.
Rip TV presents The House. Now, let me explain to you all what this is. What it basically is later on this spring, summer, before hurricane season, got to get it in before hurricane season, we are going to be getting a house in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, one of the two cities. 3 singles, 3 single women, 3 single men, cameras throughout the house. The technology, we have it. Production, we have it. We just got to confirm the actual location, which we'll be doing soon. Cameras will be everywhere except in the bedrooms and bathrooms. So we're going to put out something within the next, I think, week and a half to 2 weeks about selecting people here in Florida who are interested in being part of the cast. So it's called The House, and it'll be here. It'll be streaming live on Rip TV, members only stream, later on this spring/early summer. So just wanted to let you all know that that is coming. And we're back. Now, I wanna say something. Sports and basketball.
Oh my.
I got to get this off my chest first.
I'm a little depressed. I know you are, but I mean, I expect greatness on my team. You know.
I'm going to for anybody complaining about their NBA basketball team, look at me for a minute.
Give me 1 second. Okay.
Okay.
You now. Go ahead.
You have nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
I am a Washington Wizards fan, which is about to be turned into I was a Washington Wizards fan.
John Wall, though, was the best Wizards player.
Let me tell you.
Beal? Who you think is better, Bradley Beal or John Wall? Because
Bradley Beal.
Okay, all right, cool.
Oh yeah.
So I got a Wizards fan's true opinion. Now, I think John Wall was great, but he didn't match with Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal's the number 3 pick of the draft from Florida, and when he came into the league, we're in a 3-point league. And he was a guy before his time. Like, I think he's almost as good as shooting as Curry is. It's just Curry does things with a shimmy and all this stuff from half court.
Man, let me just say this. Let me just get this out the way real quick. I'm about to curse. So if anybody has young people listening, or if you're at work, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to turn the volume down, because I'm about to say some F words and drop some bombs. And if you're insulted by cursing, I apologize ahead. But fuck Ted Leonsis. Maybe I should say, should I do it? Oh, hold on. Here we go. Leonsis. Him.
Yeah.
What he's done to the Wizards is a travesty. Because Ted Leonsis, we were already crap. He made us even more crap because Ted Leonsis, his focus is the hockey team, not the basketball team. He don't care about the basketball team. We are crap. This has been the most embarrassing year to be a Wizard. So as of today, I'm making an official announcement.
Oh, man.
I'm no longer a Washington Wizards fan.
Oh, man.
I'm an Orlando Magic fan.
That's a better one. You know, Paulo Banchero is a beast. Franz Wagner, the Wagner brothers. You know, Mo Wagner, you know, Shaq says they're from Germany. Don't blame me if I'm wrong. Blame Shaq.
I know who we can blame. We can blame that Ted Leonsis.
You know what was funny? You know who you got blame for the Celtics winning last year?
Who's that?
Who's the owner again? Go ahead. Or the GM of the Wizards? Go ahead.
I don't even know who the GM is.
Do you know who the owner is?
Ted Leonsis.
Okay, right. He traded Porzingis to the Celtics for nothing. And gave him the keys to a championship.
Here's what I heard.
In the East, where everybody was injured. And guess what? They beat the Mavericks, but dang.
Here's what I heard, and I know people up there, and I know a couple of people close to the situation. I heard that Ted Leonsis is purposely tanking this team and giving DC a horrible team because the stadium deal he had set in Virginia did not go through because DC prevented it from happening. So he's pissed now. So he's going to make this team some shit for the foreseeable future. I'm done with basketball in Washington. I'm officially an Orlando Magic fan. You can call me a team jump. You can call me whatever the hell you want to. I don't care. I'm done with them.
We'll accept you over here, man. We got two teams, two good teams.
I appreciate that.
You know, I go for the Orlando Magic as long as they're not playing the Miami Heat. And I gotta say something, right? Pat Riley, you mishandled Jimmy Butler. I'm just gonna say that right now. If you hear me right now, you mishandled a superstar. You can't tell somebody you can't tell the media that he took a private flight to the game when his dad was going through mental, I believe his dad even passed. And that's what he's going through last year.
Wow.
But he let out into the media that Jimmy Butler just didn't want to go. He was just being a prima donna. And no matter if that was no matter if Jimmy Butler did 20 things wrong, that right there was a grand slam to. You don't handle that. That's a toxic work environment. If you lie on me and my dad's in the hospital and I'm Jimmy Butler, I'm gonna be like, you ready for the beep beep beep? Yeah. I'm gonna be like, F you. My dad is more important than my $50 million contract, my $270 million contract. So Pat Riley, you are the Don, but guess what? You mishandled him and D Wade. That's why D Wade went to Chicago. And then he went to Cleveland, and then they traded him back to Miami because
just so he could retire in Miami. He was loyal to Miami, not to Pat.
He wanted to be in Miami. That's what they gave him, that ugly statue, Pat Riley. You need to change that.
Who came up with that statue?
That was stupid as hell.
That was almost as horrible as Deshaun Taylor statue in DC. That joke that does.
Dwayne Wade's a class act. He's not going to tell the sculpture guy that this is ugly. He's going to be appreciative of the opportunity,
right?
And retiring his jersey or any of that stuff. And guess what? I heard Udonis Haslam say that we shouldn't retire Jimmy Butler's jersey. Udonis, you wrong too. You wrong.
Is Udonis still playing? He retired, didn't he?
But he was that. Udonis Haslam's jersey should be retired because guess what? You did a lot for us too. But guess what? Jimmy Butler did too.
Yeah.
He took us to 2 finals with nobody.
And now he's in Golden State.
And he's number 22.
He's wearing number 10 in Golden State.
Well, yeah. But I'm glad because I haven't until this number 22, the Miami Heat jersey.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I bought it. I knew he was going to get traded at some point. But he'll always be a Heat legend.
So hold on. So Jimmy Butler she started Chicago. Then he was Chicago, to Philadelphia?
No. Yeah. So he was on Chicago. He got drafted to Chicago, and I think he was a 30th pick or almost a second-round pick.
Okay.
They developed him around the D Rose time. Mm-hmm. And then you think about Jimmy Butler being on the same team as D Rose, they should have won. That was the MVP. But they ran into LeBron James, Wade, and Bosh.
The wrong time. Wrong time. Just like with the Utah Jazz, they had a championship team. But guess who they up against? Wrong era, wrong time. Michael Jordan.
Right, and I'm going to comment on what you said. You said Jimmy Butler got traded to the Sixers. He did. But Daryl Morey, which is another terrible GM, he mishandled he mishandled James Harden. He lied to James Harden to say he's going to give him a max deal, and I believe it. Not to say that James Harden deserves that max deal, but if you're going to say something, you be a man of your word. Yeah. He did the same thing to Jimmy Butler. And Jimmy Butler has this popular phrase. You guys can pull up this clip. Tobias Harris over me. He decided to sign Tobias Harris to $185 million. Wow. And then trade Jimmy Butler to a sign and trade to Miami. Thank you. Right. Thank you. That was the worst move ever. And Joel Embiid loved Jimmy Butler over Tobias Harris. And not to say Tobias Harris is a bad player because he played for the Orlando Magic and the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah. And honestly, when he was on the Magic, I don't know why the Magic got rid of him because it's about fit in the NBA. Tobias Harris fit on the Orlando Magic. I mean, I think he averaged 25 points a game for the Magic during that time. So it's like the Magic, you drop the ball too. Like you can't trade pieces that are going to help you.
Right.
Because back when we had Rashard Lewis, right? You overpaid Rashard Lewis because he's a 3-point shooter, but he's also 6'11" and played with Ray Allen. And while we went to the finals against Kobe, we lost because Kobe Bryant is a legend.
Kobe Bryant is to me, so underrated. Everybody talks about LeBron, and maybe people disagree, but I think the closest thing we've had to Michael Jordan was Kobe Bryant. In my opinion, they just look over Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was the closest to Michael Jordan we've ever had.
Yeah, this guy is speaking facts for real. Because I mean, look, if we talk about shooting guards, number 1 is Jordan. Then it goes Kobe. And you know who goes next? Number 3, D Wade. My boy D Wade is number 3. And it's only because D Wade has 3 rings, and D Wade is a beast. But Kobe Bryant is almost a carbon copy of Michael Jordan, just more cocky. At least Michael Jordan, he had his confidence / cockiness. But
Yeah.
think about Kobe Bryant, number 8 versus 24. I love 24 Kobe versus number 8 Kobe, because number 8 Kobe thought he was better than Shaq.
Number 8 Kobe was young and
Right.
inexperienced, and he had to be humbled, and he was, and became great. I think all that stuff that happened to him that we're not gonna name, we know what happened. He became
Right.
you know what I'm
We
saying?
know what happened.
He became great after that. And I'll never forget the time that I heard that he passed. I was on a cruise.
It was January, right?
It was
in
January of 25th, 2020.
It was a Sunday, I remember. It was
Yep.
a Sunday.
Yep.
I was sitting in my living room. I seen it, but go ahead.
I was in the Bahamas on a cruise. We were in a Bahamas restaurant. I remember because number 1, the chicken was magnificent. When I looked up at the screen, I was in mid bite of a wingette.
Yeah.
And the thing came across the screen that Kobe had passed. I'm like, this is a joke.
Right,
Whatever,
right.
yeah.
Like, no, there's no
Yeah.
way.
When we get back to the cruise ship, it's all over the news. It was true. I was like, it almost felt like a family member passed. Because this man he retired. We see him go from a young man to making mistakes to a grown married man now tutoring and his daughter to play basketball, and then have this happen.
No, the saddest thing about the whole thing, we love Kobe and everything, but his daughter died with him in that helicopter, and he only took the helicopter because he wanted to make it to her AAU game.
Exactly.
And the pilot failed to tell Kobe that the conditions of the clouds were too bad. And it's like, if that pilot would have been more responsible, Kobe would still be here. So would Gigi, right?
Yeah, Gigi, yep. She was only 13, bro.
And then I think there was 10 other people on that.
Yeah.
And people don't know their names, but, RIP to them. And everybody says thoughts and prayers all the time, but, it's heartfelt. Let's just say that, because thoughts and prayers is a broken record for people. But I feel like the whole world got shook with that one.
I just feel that when we're young, part of growing up and becoming an adult, a mature adult, is making mistakes. Sometimes the only way you learn certain things is to go through the trials and the tribulations and to make a mistake. And mature adults learn from those mistakes and they don't make them again because they learned from them. And Kobe was one of a perfect story of somebody who came into the league, was a little full of himself. Shaq kind of, him and Shaq had their issues. He got humbled and became great and turned into a man with children. And God has a funny way of doing stuff, though. I know, because when you as a man, when you act certain ways earlier in life, God has a way of making sure the only children you have are girls.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, that's
He made sure.
That's a good take.
It's funny and it's real too. God was like, okay, this is how you think you're young. Let me give you a little girl to calm your ass down. You know what I'm saying?
To make you worry about the stuff that you
exactly,
do.
and that's what he did with me. Because I'm not gonna lie, the late '90s, I was something terrible, like Charles Barkley, something terrible.
I got no kids.
Yeah, well, consider yourself a lucky.
I got no kids.
Consider yourself
I
lucky.
was always good.
Consider yourself lucky. But and God, boom, gave me a girl, and that'll humble you real quick when you have a little girl, because now all the stuff you were doing, you know damn well you're not gonna let anybody do that to your daughter.
It's true. You're gonna have that. What is it? The bad boys talk that Will Smith had at the front door. Right. But I mean, honestly, me if I was a dad or become a stepdad or what have you, I think the best thing you can do as a father is just raise them well.
Yeah.
And send them on their way. And yeah, you're gonna introduce them to their prom date. But to interrogate somebody is not the way to do things. Because this gentleman at the door could be an amazing guy for your daughter, and you gotta let it play out.
You gotta let it play out. And I think as much as fathers are important in sons' lives, I think that fathers are just as much, if not more important, in a daughter's life, because she is molding who she's going to marry after you.
Correct.
So I think it is important. You know, circumstances come up, whatever, you know, and all that. But I think it's important that we as fathers prioritize our children, period. But especially you fathers who like, this is my little boy, I'm going to rough him up. I think you need to start looking at your little girls too. And because she's looking at you. And if you are a certain type of guy, the chances are that's the type of guy she's going to be attracted to.
Correct.
And that's it. I don't want to get too
No, I know, but
into that.
But I'll comment on what you said. I agree. You know, I think that as a father, you know, my dad, I mean, I believe he's watching right now. I love my dad. Great example. 6th degree black belt. You know not to mess with mom. And mom said, wait till your father gets home.
Oh, I hated that.
It's over.
Ooh, it's like,
over.
yeah,
It's
just
like-
kill me now.
Like, it was like, you know, my dad gave me spankings. It was after pains.
Look,
You would have been like, damn, why was my bruise? It was Monday night. It's Tuesday. Like, damn, why's my head?
oh, and you know what? I used to, you know what you hate the most? When she like, wait till your father gets home. And it's a long wait. The wait was the worst.
Right?
Because you knew when your father came home, soon as you hit a key in the door, your ass was his. Oh, man, that was the worst thing ever, boy. Woo.
Right, or you know, I have 3 siblings, and they can amount for this. Hearing the steps of Dad's footsteps.
Oh my God.
Footsteps on the tiles when we acting up. Everyone's like, act like you asleep now.
And you know what? I always try to bring that to the point, and that's what makes good men and women in society.
But I mean, you know, I say that with all respect, you know, because I wouldn't be the man I am today without that discipline.
Yeah.
I don't call it spankings. I don't call it beating me up. I call it discipline.
Yeah. Well, back then you called it spankings and all of that, you know, because you were young.
Well, now you call it discipline.
Now you say, thank you, Dad. You know?
No, thank you, Dad, for doing all that, and Mom too. You know, Mom for staying at home, and she was a teacher and all that, but she stayed at home and made sure we all had a meal. We all got picked up on time. It wasn't. We got out at 3. She's there by 3:20, 3:30 at lunchtime. I mean, you know, Panda, you can't amount for this, but if Juan's watching right now, everybody loves Mom's pizza bagels. She's gonna bring them to lunch at 12, and she's not only feeding us, but she's feeding everybody else. You know, and that's a mother. You know.
That's a mother, man. I tell you, man. Yeah. Speaking of that, let's get into we got into sports, and you know when we get into sports, it's a wrap. You know, everything else is, you know. So the last time we talked, it was completely different circumstances.
Right.
What is going on in your life personally, man? That has changed since then. That you want to talk about? You know,
Well,
outside of the event coming up, we're gonna get back into that before we get off. But
right.
update people on some things.
Well, you know, right now I've been dating a beautiful woman. Her name is Gisela Garcia. She's a blessing in my life. I met her December 15th. That's when I met her. I did not picture at this point in time that at December 15th that I couldn't teleport to this time, this current day of February. What is it, 10th today?
10th, yep.
Right. That me and her would be dating. And I always tell people, you know, when you find your true love, it will happen when you least expect it. And that's what happened with me. And me and Tori did a segment before on being single and what we expect from women. I mean, I can't ask for a better woman. I mean, she's amazing. She cooks for me. She calls me. She communicates with me. I mean, she even right now sent me a text. Good luck, babe, on the air. You know, and she's a mother. And she's got to drive and go pick up her daughter, but she's still trying to watch or hear what's going on. And ladies out there, support your men. Tell them good job. Even I get a sale and I get them easy sometimes, but she'll always congratulate me. She'll always be like, "Babe, I knew you could do it. You did it again." But those little reminders are cool because you can do things. But it's nice to hear the "I love yous."
Yeah.
The "good job, babe." "Hey, babe, have a good day." Or like my mom likes to say, "God bless you, Nate."
Yeah.
Like things like that. Even though we might not be like, you know what, God bless you too. We all have our own ways of saying that. The "I love yous" / "I support you," and the "God bless yous" go a long way for sure.
Yeah.
Because I'll never deflate blessings. I got told that by a mentor one time that I was like, I'm blessed already. He's like, Nate, well, you never just stop receiving blessings. Don't just deflect blessings. Take them all.
Right.
And it is a good point. Sometimes you feel like you're blessed already, but maybe God's trying to bless you even more because you deserve that. But it's nice to have a woman that is mature. I mean, she told me the last weekend we had MegaCon weekend. She's like, Thursday and Friday night is for you and the boys. You go have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay at home. I gotta do this, and that. And I just want to know when you get home, just communicate with me, and that's the way a woman's supposed to act, And it's the same thing with me, vice versa. It's like I want to make sure she's safe. That's all it is. I don't care if she goes out with her girls. She shouldn't care I go out with my boys. I think it's a very healthy thing to have your separation so you can miss each other.
I agree.
And then when you get with each other, it's like, man, I don't want to hear anybody else. I want to put my phone on mute. I actually want to turn off my phone because I don't want to have any distractions. Because when you look each other in the eyes and you look at each other's souls, it's a beautiful thing.
It's a very beautiful thing.
But when you connect with somebody like that on another level, it's only something, like I said with this dancing thing, it's like I feel bad for anybody that's never experienced that feeling. Just as if you've never experienced the love you can have with somebody, the love at first sight, the any of that stuff that you think is a myth. I mean, you know what? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But I'll tell you this: I've experienced it, and I'd rather have love than to have never have love, because love sometimes can bring a depression afterwards. But I'll tell you this: I've been through depression of love, but I'd rather have experienced these love cycles to know that it is a real thing than to be scared and not take that leap of faith like Assassin's Creed. Juan, I know you like playing Assassin's Creed. Here it is, Juan Salamanca, my best friend. You like to jump in the haystack. It's a metaphor to, you gotta just take that leap of faith sometimes. And you know what? You might crash or you might land in the haystack and be okay. But without risking life, you're just gonna stay comfortable.
You can't stay comfortable, and you have to. I think a lot of the things that a lot of the mistakes that people make when it comes to relationships or whatever is that as soon as they become a relationship, it's like automatically a marriage, and they forget to still be friends. They forget to still date. They forget to still do the things that made them attract one another, and all of a sudden it becomes like you just married. You don't do. You know what I'm saying? It's very important to still do the things that attracted you to one another.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do the friendship thing. Do the the dates and that's important,
Right.
And a lot of people just we're together now. Boom.
Now, when you get married, this is the start of everything, and you married your best.
Beginning,
you
yeah.
married your best friend, and I think that it's healthy to. For instance, I'll say this on my behalf. I play games. And Gypsella is she's supporting me. She don't know what I'm playing, but she's cheering me on. I don't know what you're doing, babe, but hey, you're doing a good job at it. You got 20 kills.
Oh, don't tell me you talking about what's that game?
League of Legends. I'm an Akali player. Yeah, Akali. I got the Akali chair. And Victor from League of Legends. If you haven't watched it on Netflix, they have 2 seasons, and it's amazing. They spent over billion on both seasons combined. The animation, it's the same animation they use for Into the Spider-Verse. But I guarantee you, they made probably 4 times that because the support from MegaCon. I see more Jinx characters that is supposed to be so-called like a Harley Quinn. Nah, Jinx isn't Harley Quinn. Jinx has her own story. She was an orphan. And Vi, if you watch, I'll give you a little synopsis. These 2 orphans were sisters, and they were watched over by Vander, which is a guy that kind of adopted them. And they grow their story, and they kind of like branch away from each other. One goes to the evil side, one goes to the police side. But the whole thing is that Vi has this inner battle in her. Should I beat the hell out of her because I'm a police officer? Or should I give her another chance even though she's blowing up stuff? And it's just real life, you know? That's probably what police go through. Yeah. Like, I got to police my friend right now that is drunk as hell at the bar or doing this. Right. And it just speaks on mental health in general. And Jinx, honestly, she goes through a lot of mental health through the series. And I think we all go through mental health in general. And it's okay to ask for help when you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like because we're in 2025, right? Not war.
Oh, I know this is 2025. I did look. Lord, everything look.
Yeah, so mental health is an important thing, and I think anybody should advocate and speak out. Tori's one of my good friends, and I come out and I tell him, like, every Sunday, you know what I miss? Us going out to
social bars, social sports,
and
yeah.
Just talking about
Right. We ain't even, it's just so fun, man.
Our mental health cleanse, you know?
I think we need to get back to that. We need to get back to that. Not this Sunday, but the next Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We got some comments. Let's look at these comments. We got Wang Boy 925 said League of Legends.
Yeah, Manny, let's go.
We got the Panda podcast.
Yeah, he plays a Moo and Warwick, which is Vander.
Arcane is what he says.
Arcane is
loves that show.
Yep.
Benny Who, bro, explaining Arcane in a nutshell.
I didn't want to give too much away, man, because it's a great show, and but it starts off with these 2 sisters, you know. Yeah. But I mean, Manny, love you, bro. You dressed in a lot of good cosplays this weekend. I mean, I don't know. People watch The Boys, but if you look at my Instagram, the real Nate Gill, _real_ Nate, spelled with 2 E's, and then Gill, Gil, you'll see Manny. And I'm the transporter. You know, I was like, you know what? I like wearing suits. I got a suit, so let me be the transporter like Jason Statham. And me and Manny took some pictures of me, you know, roughing him up a little bit. And they're making jokes. But Manny's a good sport. I mean, Manny should be an actor, to be honest. Like, he has all these costumes. I mean, he's great at sales, but I mean, I think he would be a great movie star. He's in shape. He got them guns. Oh, yeah. He's telling me, he's like, Nate, did you go to the gym today?
He said, like, did you go to the gym today?
He's like, hey, man, we're playing league right now, but at 5 o'clock, I'm going to the gym with my girl.
Well, speaking of 5 o'clock, we a little bit past. We got a little something you want to do.
Oh yeah.
You want to do?
I gotta make sure that she's watching, though. You know.
Yeah. You know.
I think she's driving to go pick up Mia right now.
And then after that, we gonna play a game. I didn't tell you this.
You didn't tell me that. Okay.
But we gonna play a little game. Okay. We had the last person we did the show with. They scored 6 in 1 minute. I'm gonna tell you how the game is.
Okay.
The score to be the 6.
It's going to be this 6. Okay.
Okay. So if you can't get in contact with her, then we'll go to the game and then we'll try again and then we'll do that. Let's do that. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So here's the game. The game is called the twos.
Okay.
What it is in 60 seconds, I'm gonna mention a thing, and you can only describe it or what the first 2 words that come to mind. Not one word.
2 words that come to mind. Okay.
Yep. Not one word. Not 3 words. 2 words. And
so let me get this straight. You're gonna say a topic, and then I gotta describe it in 2 words.
Describe it in 2 words. Say it in 2 words. It could be a topic. It could be a name. It could be
Seems fair.
anything. Okay. So let me get the questions out here because I'm old and I gotta remember where I put stuff sometimes.
Can I do a shout out before this?
Of course. Go ahead.
You know, I talked to my dad. I'm also want to shout out Fernando Smith, my big bro.
That's what's up.
The Vikings player. I sent you his number.
Yes.
And 95. He had a couple of numbers, but I mean, Fernando loves that purple color. I mean, I watch the Vikings sometimes and just be like, yeah, just because of him, and he should be there. Salsa with Liz, his wife, and Bachata, and
Hey.
on Thursday, going into Valentine's Day at 12, and I look forward to everybody having a great time. I mean, he's a big time superstar of the T-Mac era. He knows T-Mac. He knows KG because KG and him played in Minnesota at the same time in the Vikings. So he used to play basketball with KG on the off season, and he trained Chris Bosh too. These are all power forwards. He's about 6'8", 6'9", and we even played for a little bit at the gym, and he would pull the chair for me. It was a lot of fun. We played a lot of rough back when he was younger because I was 22, and it was a lot of fun. Dr. Phillips, shout out too, because Nick Smith, his son, went there, and he went to the University of Florida, and so that's what I'm gonna say about my big bro. But I love all you guys, everybody at the house, all the babies and everything that are coming out. I haven't met everybody, but I look forward to seeing you guys at the event.
That's what's up.
And, it should be a little family gathering and lots of hugs and love, And I know most of the family's Dominican, so I need to see some bachata out there,
Bachata.
Some bachata.
Bachata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead with the game.
Let's do it. Okay, the game is called the twos, and as I said, I'm going to mention it could be anything. You have to say it in 2 words, not 1 word, not 3 words, 2 words, in 60 seconds.
Okay, in 2 words.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to put the scoreboard up here
Engage.
so y'all can see. Give me a second here. All right, there we go. The scoreboard. Let me put the timer on.
Can I put a little tequila in my oranges?
You can do whatever you want to, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Do what makes you feel. What makes you feel makes you feel.
Great. Some grenadine. Oh no. All right.
All right. So,
Let's go.
are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And the countdown will start after I ask the first question. The countdown will start. Okay.
Okay. 60 seconds. Let's go.
Favorite movie?
Transporter 3. Oh, dang.
Yep. All right. Next question. Hold on. Let me get my wrong buzzer out here because I'm
So
gonna.
it's got to be 2 words.
Gotta be 2 words.
Oh,
That's one. Okay. So the next one.
iRobot.
Perfect. No, you are. That question is over.
Will Smith.
Yeah, but now you already answered it wrong. So we're on to the next question.
All right,
Perfect vacation.
Perfect vacation? Puerto Rico.
We're gonna give you that. Okay. Most embarrassing moment in 2 words.
Bathroom incident.
Yeah, bathroom is 1 word. Okay, we'll give you that. Okay. What's your superpower?
Communication.
It's 1 word.
That's 1 word.
That's 1 word. All right. No, you can't go back to it. We on to the next one now.
That's fine. Let's move on.
Your dream job.
My dream job?
Yep. And we out of time.
Oh, damn.
That's the tequila. You got to blame it on the tequila.
I won't blame it on the tequila. I love you, tequila.
So the score beat was a 6, and they got 2. It's cool. We'll have to do this again soon. That's hard to do when it's something you.
Well, now that I know the game, now I can prepare myself. Maybe do it. But we the dynamic duo, so I'll take 2.
You'll take 2. Let
2
me.
is good because we the dynamic duo.
We got a comment on the screen.
I am watching you look amazing. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I hate you.
She says driving. I think this would be a perfect time, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, here we go. I'll let you take the floor. I'm going to mute my mic, and I'm going to let you do your thing. And
I'll do my best.
5, 4, 3, and...
Be drop it to my knees. You're 11 out of 10. From your head down to your feet, girl, you're perfect can be. But ain't your smile, ain't your hair, ain't them diamonds that you wear, ain't the way tonight that make me want you. If your heart is your mind, if what man just can't define, it's the beautiful inside that makes you gorgeous. Yes, it is. Gorgeous. Everyone you wanted to. But you choose to love me, baby. And I thank God you do. You signed the light, the room. And love the Lord a whole lot better. It was just like you. It ain't your smile, ain't your hair, ain't the diamonds that you wear, ain't the way you tonight that makes me want you. It's your heart, it's your mind, it's what man just can't design. It's the beautiful inside that makes me gorgeous. Yes, it is. Gorgeous. This is Kane Brown, gorgeous, and no one else know. Ooh, don't get me wrong. You're the prettiest thing I ever laid my eyes on. Ain't the diamonds that you wear, ain't the way you look tonight that makes me want you. It's your heart, it's your mind, it's what man just can't decide. It's the beautiful inside that makes you gorgeous. Your smile, ain't your hair, ain't the diamonds that you wear. Ain't the way you look tonight that makes me want you. It's your heart, it's your mind, it's what man just can't design. It's the beautiful inside that makes me gorgeous. Yes, it is. Makes me gorgeous, baby.
My man over here with the vocals, with the vocals. Yes,
I got a
indeed.
I got a little something, you know.
See, you was getting into it. You know when somebody get into it, the head start turning and all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for making that happen. Thank you for making that happen. I mean, you know, yeah, she's very special to me, and Kane Brown has definitely put out a lot of songs that have gave me chills just listening to them, thinking about her, you know, because they make me think about her. And I'm going April 25th to Kane Brown by myself because she's going on a vacation. But you know, I jumped the gun and bought these tickets, and I wanted to do it for me, but I bought two, and I wanted her to be there. But she's doing something that she pre-planned, and that's okay.
That's fine.
But I'll be I'll be snapping her things, you know, with Kane because I'm being the front row, you know. She's and shout out to Kezia Brown. Kezia Brown is
right there. You go ahead and read that thing.
It's your heart. Thank you to your parents. They have raised an amazing human. Thank you.
I agree, man. You're a good man, man, and good things happen to good people. You can good energy. You can fake a lot of things in this world.
Right.
But the one thing you can't fake energy, and you can't fake vibe.
It's true.
And if you're a bad person, that
You bad.
oozes through your pores, and you can't hide it. And this man right here is a good man, and I'm proud that I moved down here, and I'm proud that I met a friend. You know what I'm saying? I met several friends, but you, of course, are like Ace Boone Coon. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
And I appreciate you. And anybody, you know, let's get in one more time before we leave.
Hey, I want to say you gorgeous too, bro.
Nah, we you know. No, we friends, but we ain't friends like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nothing gorgeous over here. Nah.
Know that.
Nah, well, I thanks but no thanks on that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just leave it like you're a good man. You're a good dude. You know, but
Thank you, bro. You know
we gonna leave. No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. I mean, if that's your thing, nothing against you, but
no, it's not my thing. I gotta show
not your thing.
I gotta show my bro love.
No, not your thing. I'm just talking about anybody else. If that's your thing, you know.
For sure. You know,
you have at it and do your thing, but
what love is love. Well,
love is love.
I'll just say that.
However you get it is.
If you're not hurting anybody, you know, when you're an adult, I mean, love is love.
Love is love. You know, exactly. Before we leave, we gotta do one more shout out for the event. This coming Thursday, tell everybody one more time about it and where they can get tickets. The link will be in here, but just go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna share the link afterwards. Again at 7 o'clock, we'll start taking the $10 lessons in, and there'll be a list. Panda will start around 7:15 because he's like, Nate, you know what? People are gonna get there late. I don't want them to miss out. Make sure you're on time, and if you're not, it's okay too. You might have to sit down at the table and, watch what Panda's doing. But Panda is very patient. You know, after even the lesson, I'm sure Panda will stay a little after. I mean, I think Panda will stay till the lights turn on. And if anybody has any questions or they want to dance with Panda and you're a, girl that doesn't know the basic, I mean, Panda will dance with you. He'll dance with everybody in there. With the body rolls and everything.
There you go.
But if you get there after 10, you're going to pay 20. And it's, if you don't pay online, it's $25 cash at the door. I'm going to allow $10 at the door no matter what it is from 7 to 9. But it's going to be $25 cash at the door if you don't pay online. And, we're going to have a great time. It's going to be an environment that is unbelievable. And Tyler Clark, shout out to you too. He's my security. And yours truly, and Nate Gill, gonna be with him too. We're gonna be running security, just me and him. That's all we need.
That's what's up. Everybody, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Again, thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you again.
Yeah.
Coming decked out, ready as real. We will see you this Thursday.
Before you go,
yes, sir.
Dress to impress. That's why I did this. What I said, Tori. We love the sports jerseys, but I'm promoting this event. Tori's even gonna dress up. He gonna do not as much as me, but he's gonna at least.
I ain't going that hard.
He gonna wear at least a button-up shirt, right?
I'm gonna wear a button-up shirt at least. You might give me a button-up shirt at least. You know what I'm saying?
We'll go to Men's Warehouse.
We'll do that. We might do.
We'll go to Men's
we
Warehouse.
might do that.
I think I got a membership or something there. I got at least another $50 gift card.
We might have to, okay.
$150. I spent a lot of money there.
Because I'm not trying to wear my Jesus best up there. I'm not trying to come in with my Jesus clothes and stuff. I'm not trying to do that.
I know you're single, so I mean, you might meet your wife there. You never know.
Well, that's true. That's true. So I'll come in there with my.
Panda, we appreciate
you, Panda, again.
Yeah,
we definitely will subscribe. And shout out to Benny, who, heck yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah.
I hope to see y'all Thursday there, man. Again, for Nate, this is your boy. Let me go down my aliases. The good one, the good Trump, the black Trump, Tory, whatever you know me as. A lot of people call me Mr. Gen X because I'm Generation X. I'm not going to tell you exactly how old I am, but you can get it from there.
I'm a millennial.
He's a millennial. No, I like millennials. Millennials are cool. It's the generation after y'all.
Well, I love Generation X, I guess, because I love you,
We're going to get into some more. We about to record something for like 10 minutes for members only.
Right.
That's going to be like that's going to be wild.
But we're going to do a recording after
for the members only, man. Again.
I'm already dressed up, so we got to take advantage of it.
We got to take advantage of it, man.
Right.
Appreciate y'all again for everybody who tuned in and comment. I love the support.
Thank
y'all.
So much.
See y'all next time.
Legends, let's go. I'll be on tonight. See you guys later.
Serum in your ear. No more lies, no fear. Tory bringing it clear. Good Trump shifting gears. Podcast like this flames. Spitting truth, breaking chains. Welcome to Orlando, man. Real talk, no games. Truth Serum. Truth Serum.